What's up, guys? Blizzard Productions here, back with another video, and today it's gonna be a tier list Tuesday. I haven't done this since I think before the Hawaii video, and when I went to Hawaii, so it's been probably more than a month since this last came out. But this one is just ranking different types of MLB team logos, so their main primary logo, and just saying what I think of it, why I put it in that category. And I think that you guys will like this. This is probably one of my favorite ones that I've ever made, and I enjoy making it. So let's get into the video. So here's what the tier list looks like. At the bottom we have, why is this a Pro Teams logo? Meaning this needs to be changed immediately, and it's just so lame for being a Pro Teams logo. Above that is change it soon, meaning it doesn't have to change immediately, but within the next 5 years. Above that is keep it for a long time, meaning maybe one day change it, but keep it for at least 20 years. And above that is never change it, which means never change this logo. It's elite. Starting off, we have the Yankees, and never change this logo. I don't know what is it about it that I really like, but it's just a really cool logo. It's super patriotic. It's got the baseball in the back. It's got the team name. It's got the bat, and then it's got a patriotic hat on top. It's all in all a pretty cool logo. Next up, we got the Seattle Mariners, and keep it for a long time. It's all in all a pretty cool logo. It's not as cool as the Yankees, in my opinion, but it's still pretty cool. It's got the compass, and the colors match really well. It's just unfortunate that the team isn't that good right now. Moving on, we got the Tampa Bay Rays, and they should definitely change theirs soon. I definitely like the Tampa Bay Devil Rays logo way better because it has a stingray, and I think that the Rays should go ahead and do that again because, in my opinion, that was actually really cool, and now it's just kind of plain. All it is their name with a little bit of a design on it. Moving on, we have the Toronto Blue Jays, and I really like this logo as well. They're from Toronto, which is in Canada, so they got the Canadian symbol on the side of their logo, and then they are the Blue Jays, and so they got an image of a Blue Jay on there, and it's a really good logo, and I hope they never change it. Moving on, we got the Miami Marlins, and I hope they don't change their logo for a while. They are the Marlins, so they have an image of a Marlin on there, and they're from Miami, and it says Miami on there. That's pretty cool, and the color of black and blue together just goes really well. And then also, they had the stitching of a baseball, which is that red thing, and that's also a really cool touch. They should not change this for a while. Moving on, we have the Arizona Cardinals, and I really like this logo. It's the Cardinals, so they have an image of a bird that is the cardinal, and then it's, instead of standing on a branch, it's standing on a bat for baseball. All in all, I think this is actually a pretty creative logo, and they should not change it anytime soon. Moving on, we got the Houston Astros, and this is a logo that I think that they should also keep for a long time. Not a big fan of the team because of what happened in the World Series, but I've kind of gotten over that. But the color scheme is great, and it's really cool that they have a star in the back because astronomical stuff. So, all in all, really good logo. So, I'm not quite sure what happened. I guess I didn't go ahead and record me doing it, but the Braves somehow got cut out. But for the Braves logo, they can keep it for a long time. It's pretty cool because they have the tomahawk chop, so it has like a lumber tomahawk chopper or whatever they call it. And then it has Braves, and then it's pretty cool logo, and then the color scheme is also good, so I do like that. And we're back, and next up we had the Baltimore Orioles, and I've always liked their logo. I think they should keep this for at least another 20 years because it has the bird, the Oriole, which their name is the Orioles, so that makes sense. And then they have the Orioles cap on, and that makes it even cooler, and then it has the team colors. All in all, I really like this logo. Moving on, we got the Cleveland Guardians, and I think that this team needs to change their logo really soon, but I don't think that they will because I get that this team is going through a lot, needing to go through the name change and all that, but they should change this from just a plain C. Moving on, we got the Colorado Rockies, and it's going, why is this a Pro Teams logo? Because it's a decent logo, I do gotta say that, but they have so much missed opportunities. It can look way better. They can have the Rocky Mountains in the back. They can have a whole bunch of different things. They can have the city, which is super nice. I mean, they could have got way more creative than just a CR, and they should do that. Moving on, we got the Detroit Tigers, and this is a close one, but I gotta put it in the, why is this a pro team's logo? The only reason, I could have had it as change it soon, but I was thinking, they could have way more stuff than just a D. They could have, like, tigers, they could have the jungle, they could have way more stuff and get creative with this logo than just a D. Moving on, we got the Kansas City Royals, and they have to keep it for a long time. I mean, they do have one little missed opportunity, which is they are famous for having the fountains in the outfield at their ballpark, but besides that, it's really good. It's the KC for Kansas City, and it has a crown on it for the Royals. Moving on, we've got the Milwaukee Brewers, and they can change it soon. It's just really plain with the M, but it does have a little bit more design to it, in my opinion, than the ones that are at the bottom. But they could change it soon. It would be kind of cool if they got a beer thing on the back, but I'm not sure if that's allowed in MLB or not. But either way, I think that it should be changed within the next 5 years. Moving on, we've got the Los Angeles Angels, and they can change it soon. I get that they're known for the halo and all that, but I think that it's due to be changed soon, and it would look cooler if they add something else. I'm not sure what, but the design itself is a little bit plain. Moving on, we've got the Oakland A's, and it's really sad. They got to change it soon, but I don't think that they will change it unless they go ahead and move stadiums. They got to do something, though, soon. They're averaging 8,000 fans per game, which is the lowest attendance rate in MLB right now. I just read that article and it was super sad. But besides that, it's all about the logo, and the logo needs to be changed soon because it's been around, I feel like, for a while, and it's kind of just plain. Moving on, we've got the Philadelphia Phillies, and one of my favorite, never change it, because it's the Liberty Bell, which is in Philadelphia, which is where they play, and so that's why it's in the back, and it's also just, it looks almost the exact same. I get that's because it's the same logo, but the same in the stadium, and just the Liberty Bell being in that logo is a super cool touch and feature to this logo, and then it shows the team's name. All in all, one of my favorite in the league. Moving on, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates, and come on, Pirates, be more creative. I mean, why is this even a pro team's logo? It's a P. You could have like a pirate or a pirate ship or a pirate's flag, whatever, or even a skull, but just a plain P, come on, you guys got to up that, just like you got to up your franchise. Moving on, we got the San Diego Padres, and yeah, why is this a team's logo? I mean, come on. It does have a little bit better of like a touch to it or whatever. I don't know why. It's just because they crossed. Just kind of like the Colorado Rockies. But they had a missed opportunity. I mean, I get the Padres, like, you can't really think of something. But I'm sure there's people out there that could think of way better logos than just a SD. Moving on, we've got the Texas Rangers, and they should keep this also for a long time. It's really, I just like how it's red, white, and blue. I mean, it looks really cool all together, and of course those are the American colors, but not only that, it just looks cool on this logo, and all in all, Texas Rangers have a pretty cool logo. Moving on, we got the Boston Red Sox, and they should keep this logo for at least 20 or more years, because it's plain and simple, but they're called the Red Sox, and they're an image of a pair of red socks. So it really just makes sense, and it's super easy, probably one of the easiest of the logos in this category, and I like it. Moving on, we've got my favorite team, the San Francisco Giants, and they should keep this logo for a long time. This isn't just me being biased because they're my favorite team, but I honestly think that it's a pretty good logo. I mean, it's just a baseball on the back, and it shows in big letters their name. It would be a little bit cooler if they had, like, maybe McCovey Cove in the back or something, but still. Moving on, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers, and one of the only good things you'll hear from me, I think they should honestly keep this logo for a long time. It's probably one of my favorite in the league. It's not quite up to never change it, because one day they probably should, but it is really cool. I mean, it looks like a home run ball right in back of their name, so that's pretty cool. Moving on, we've got the Arizona Diamondbacks, and they should not change this one for a while also. I mean, it just goes with the whole desert theme. I mean, the A looks like a snake, and if you really look at it and think about the desert, it makes you think about the desert, and it's an A for the Arizona, so, you know, it's a pretty cool logo. Moving on, we've got the New York Mets, and they should never change this. This is definitely my favorite out of all the MLB logos right now. It's perfect. In the back, they got New York City, and then they add the Whitestone Bridge is what I believe it is called, which they've had for a very long time on there, and then it says their name. So, by far, my favorite logo on here. Moving on, we got the Chicago White Sox, and yeah, change it within the next 5 years. Change it soon, please, because it's honestly pretty plain. It just says Sox for White Sox, and I mean, it does look a little cool, and I doubt that they'll change it anytime soon, but it's time for an upgrade. Moving on, we got the Minnesota Twins, and keep it for a long time. I mean, it's pretty cool. It has the baseball in the back, and it says Minnesota Twins, and it says Twins. I'm also going to do the same thing for the Cubs as well. Moving on, we got the Washington Nationals, and yeah, they should change it soon. It's not that it's necessarily plain or anything, but, I mean, come on. You are the capital of the United States, and you can't come up with anything like having the White House in the background. I mean, this design could be changed to a way nicer theme. Last but not least, we got the Cincinnati Reds, and yeah, they can keep it for a long time. I'm not quite sure what else they would do. It's nothing that you can really get creative with, in my opinion. Some others might have other opinions of how you could get creative, but this can stick for a while. And there you have it, the official Blizzard Productions MLB team logo rankings. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I enjoyed making it, and if you watch through this whole thing, that means a lot to me, because it means that you're entertained the whole entire video. Tell me in the comment section if you agree or disagree with any of the themes and different logos that I put, and until next time.